1-2, factors and multiples. So that's some vocabulary we need to talk about, first of all. So a factor is a part of the number, okay? A multiple happens when you combine numbers together by multiplication, okay? Hence the word multiple, okay? So, it's important to be able to easily determine all the factors of a number to find the numbers that go into the larger number. For example, what are all the factors of 48? In order to do this, you can find two numbers that easily multiply to 48. These are called factor pairs, okay? And every number has a set of factor pairs. So you can write this over on the side. Let's do it right up here. Okay, so let's take 48 and think about the easiest way we can multiply 48. So for 48, you can do 1 times 48. In algebra, we're going to get away from using the multiplication sign of an x because it gets confused with the letter x. So we're not going to use it anymore. We're going to use the dot. Okay? It's another way we can do it. Let's cut that in half. So let's say I have $48. If I split that with two people, each person is getting $24, right? If I split it with three people, now we're going to have $16 each. If I split it with four people, everybody's going to get $12. I can't split $48 by 5 because I'll have something left over because it doesn't end in a 5 or a 0. 6 I can do. So 6 people would get $8 each. 9 doesn't work. 10 doesn't work. 11 doesn't work. 12 works. So 12 times 4, which actually ends up being the same pair that we had down here. So let's leave that one off. Okay, we don't want our pairs to repeat. We just want to find all of our possibilities. So let's take that one off. All right, so let's see. Everything else accounted for, 48, 24. So I don't think we're missing anything. I think we're doing pretty good. So there's 5 different ways that you can get to 48. I want you to notice something that's kind of going on here. What did I do from 1 and 48 to 2 and 24? Well, from 1 to 2, I doubled it by 2. Right? I multiplied by 2. And 48, I divided by 2 to get 24. Okay? I want you to think about that. We're going to talk about that a little bit more in class. Okay? All right, so when you're trying to find multiples of a number, a multiple of a number has to be a product, what you get when you multiply two numbers together, and it has to have nothing left over. So when you go back to the 48s, any of these pairs that I multiply together don't have anything left over. They multiply exactly to 48. Remember I said that 5 wouldn't work because 5 times 9, 5 times 9 is 45, close to 48, but not 48. 5 times 10 is 50. So neither one of those are 48 right on the dot, which they need to be. So 5 is not a multiple, or sorry, is not a factor of 48. Other way to say that is 48 is not a multiple of 5. Okay? Has to be exact. So, for example, is 35 a product of 5? Yes. We know that 5 times 7 gives us 35. Right on the nose. We don't have anything left over. Is 35 a product of 4? Well, again, you've got 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 9 is 36. Both are pretty close to 35, but they need to be exactly 35. And so 35 is not a product of 4. Okay? Super short notes. Super easy. We're going to do some practice in class.